السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. ربنا زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين. Today we are going to learn الأفعال الخمسة. These are 5 أفعال that we are going to see in our present future tense table, inshallah. As we have learned in our previous sessions, that all of af'al have a pronoun that is inbuilt. The pronoun could be hidden, and in that case it is called a damir al-mustatir, and it could be visible. In that case it is called a damirul baris. In case of fi'l mudari, we have 4 pronouns that are visible. One is aliful ithnain, wawil jama'a, nunun niswa, yaul mukhataba. Af'alul khamsa are those af'al that have one of the following pronouns. They can have wawil jama'a, aliful ithnain, or yaul mukhataba. They have to have one of these 3 pronouns to be included in the category of al-af'alul khamsa. So your huma, yansurani, tansurani, antuma, tansurani, yansuruna, tansuruna, tansurina are all included in af'alul khamsa. And why? Because of the presence of alif, waw, and yaul mukhataba. As we have learned, our fi'lul mudari has 3 statuses. It can be marfu, mansub, and majzoom. In case of marfu, the end of the fi'l is going to be either dhamma, the last letter will be either carrying dhamma, or you will have a noon at the end of the word that will indicate that the status of your word is rough. In case of mansub, your last root letter is going to carry fatha, that can be visible or implied, or the absence or omission or dropping of noon will indicate the nasb status. In case of majzoom, your word will have last letter either carrying sakoon, or there may be hazf of noon, or there may be dropping of last letter, which only happens in case of al-huruful illa, which include alif, waw, and ya. So coming back to our al-af'alul khamsa, you must have noticed they all end with noon, right? Yansurani, tansurani, yansuruna, tansuruna, tansurina. Every fi'l that was included in the category of al-af'alul khamsa is ending with noon, and this noon is called noonul i'rab. In English, you can call it noon of status. Why so? All these al-af'alul khamsa end with this noon in case of rough status. The presence of noon indicates that the status of al-af'alul khamsa is rough. Just as the rough is the default status in ism, same is true for a fail. So when there is presence of noon, as you can see in yansuruna, tansuruna, yansurani, tansurani, tansurina, you are going to call your fi'l mudari marfu bisubutun noon لأنه من الأفعال الخمسة, because it is from my al-af'al al-khamsa. That is why, because the noon is thabit, that is why I am going to call all these 5 af'al, yansuruna, tansuruna, yansurani, tansurani, marfu. In case of mudari mansub or majzoom, you will see that noon gets omitted, or there will be hasfun noon. So, yansuru, tansuru, yansura, tansura, tansuri. There is no noon at the end. And your mudari is labeled as mudari mansub or majzoom بحذف النون لأنه من الأفعال الخمسة. So why I gave these two options is it depends on what is causing the noon to drop. If it is dropped by a particle that is from harufun nasbatu lil mudari, then your mudari is going to be mansub. And if it is secondary to al harufun jazimat lil mudari, then it's going to be majzoom. And we will learn that there are other adwat that can result in mudari majzoom. With that, I will end the session. I hope you will have a good understanding of al-af'alul hamsa. If you find this video beneficial, kindly do share with those who are learning Arabic. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.